How's it going, everybody? This is the Stimulus Check Hub here to give you your daily stimulus check and unemployment benefits updates and the latest information. If you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. A like and a comment are always appreciated. Also, if you wouldn't mind sharing this with your friends and family, because I'm sure they would also like the most up-to-date information on their stimulus checks and unemployment benefits available anywhere on YouTube, which is what I try to provide here on this channel.
COVID. Remember that word? We haven't heard much about COVID recently. Kind of weird, isn't it? For a while there, we were hearing about it every single day. It was so much stuff going on, and now it almost seems like a foreign word. Like, wait, what does that even mean? I don't recognize the word. Yeah, it's kind of funny how that whole thing kind of disappeared, but it is very much out there still right now, but it has gone down dramatically over the last month and a half. In fact, according to some reports, they're saying that cases are down over 70% in the last month alone. However, the researchers and the experts, the doctors, people that are watching this right now are actually out with a new report suggesting we're probably going to see another massive surge in about 6 to 8 months from right now. Now, they're also suggesting that the surge that is going to be coming from a new variant, none of which we've already seen right now, but rather a new one that'll probably pop up here at some point within the next 6 to 8 months or so, and then it'll cause that next massive surge. Now, again, we can cross this bridge when we get there, but this is just what they're anticipating going forward. Well, according to the calendar, looking at everything laid out right now, that would put us into about early to mid-fall time. So again, we'll see what actually happens, but again, just want to let you know, this is what they are telling us right now. Also, let's quickly talk about that trucker convoy. We talked about this yesterday as well. I want to give you the latest updates that I just found today as well. They are anticipating this is going to be starting on Wednesday. So, we will see if it actually does start. But again, remember, from the video yesterday, it looks like there's going to be 3 locations around the country. Now, realistically, there's probably going to be more than that, but this is just what I'm seeing as of right now. Fresno, California, Columbus, Ohio, and Cleveland, Ohio are the 3 locations in which they're saying this thing is probably going to originate. And the goal is to arrive in Washington on or around March 6th. Now again, I'll keep you posted as I get more details. That is just some of the information I found as of today. Now remember, a couple weeks ago, the IRS rolled out this announcement saying, hey, if you wanted to log into your IRS account, you're going to need to submit a selfie at the same time, right? A little picture of yourself to get into your account. Well, as a result of that, they got a lot of backlash on that. A lot of people coming out saying, no way, I'm not submitting a selfie. There's no way that I'm doing that. Well, shortly after they made that announcement, they rolled it back and said, oh, just kidding, we're not going to require a selfie anymore. However, they just announced today, in exchange for the selfie, they can actually connect you with a live video with an IRS agent to actually get in, to verify your identification. So, rather than sending in a selfie, they actually want to have you connect with a live video along with an IRS agent on the other end. Now, they said that the call would likely take anywhere between about 5 and 10 minutes with the IRS agent, not including wait time. So you might have to sit on hold for an hour or who knows how long to get through to this thing, and then you have to sit there with an IRS agent for 5 or 10 minutes so that they can look at your face and make sure that you're actually the right person. I don't know, seems kind of weird, but that's just what they're introducing now. I wouldn't be surprised if once again there's reports and people coming out with this saying, no, it's not going to happen. This is pretty much the same thing as a selfie, because realistically, it's probably going to be a recorded call anyway, so there you go. They've got how many minutes of your face. So again, who knows? Just letting you know what is going on out there right now. Also, according to a new report, rents across the country over the last year have absolutely surged. In fact, the reports are saying that rents have gone up 19.3% on average across the entire country from December 2020 to December of 2021. Over that 1-year period, rents have gone up 19.3% on average. Wow. In fact, one of the reports that I was reading about this person, I don't remember the exact city she was located in, but it was a city in southern Florida, and she was a 32-year-old college student, and her rent was at $1,550 per month. A new landlord came in and raised it from $1,550 a month up to $1,950 a month. Wow, ouch, $400 a month. That is a massive surge. Can you guess what happened? Yeah, she moved out. Anyway, I don't think any of us are surprised by that at all, right? But anyway, that was just one example from one of the articles that I was reading about this. But kind of very interesting. So anyway, want to let you know what is going on out there. So I actually mentioned that yesterday in one of the videos as well, that rents have gone up substantially, and I think a lot of us here in the community also recognize, wow, yeah, rents have gone up a lot, right? All right, let's quickly pivot here and talk about student loan repayments here for just a second. Now, this is something else we've seen a lot of talk about here over the last couple weeks, and realistically, over the last couple days here, this has been coming up a lot. I've seen it a number of different times. The student loan forbearance period is coming to a close here, starting at the beginning of May. Payments will start to resume for about 43 million student loan borrowers who have these student loan, loans. Well, those payments are supposed to be restarting as of May. Well, a lot of Democrats right now are starting to get a little bit uneasy with these payments going to be restarting here. And they're trying to get the president to do one of two things. Ideally, number one would be cancel at least $50,000 of student loan debt for these 43 million 43 million borrowers. And at the same time, they're also asking for one of the other things, which they want them to be canceled first off. But if that doesn't work, they're asking for the president to extend out these payments, the forbearance period, out until, you guessed it, yes, after the midterm elections. Kind of funny how that is, but yes, they're actually calling on him to actually push these payments to be resumed sometime after the midterm elections. I mean, I don't know. I thought it was kind of funny when I read that. I mean, obviously, we know what's going on here, right? But anyway, in accordance with a new survey that was recently released, 59% of student loan borrowers said that they would be happy with these payments to be extended out past the midterm elections and out until the end of the year. At the same time, 33% of respondents said, no, please do not resume the student loan forbearance period. Let's just get it done. Let's get these things going here. Let's get the payments rolling out once again. At the same time, 93% of respondents said, I'm totally prepared. I am 100% prepared to start paying this loan back starting on May 1st. So you can see here there's kind of a little bit of a divide, and a lot of the lawmakers are coming out right now telling the president, urging the president, doing anything they possibly can to get the president to cancel that $50,000 of student loans per borrower. So I know that that'd probably help out a lot of people here in the community, but we'll see what actually happens. They've been pushing on this for quite a while now, and we've seen virtually no action on it for the most part. So anyway, we'll see. I'll continue to keep you updated as we do get more details. All right, let's quickly talk about the stimulus package and where we currently stand. Now, we may be changing the tune on this a little bit, and we may be talking about multiple little stimulus packages. Now, why do I say that? According to what Democrats are now saying and what is going on across Congress, they're basically frantically running around right now. I don't know if they're actually running around, but they are, figuratively running around right now, trying to figure out what they can do to get something done. We are basically on the brink of the election cycle starting very, very soon here, and Democrats are essentially running around frantically trying to figure out what can we do to get a win under our belt. They haven't had a win since essentially the last stimulus package that was passed virtually a year ago. Was the last time that stimulus package was passed. That was the one that contained the $1,400 stimulus check last year, and Democrats are essentially just running around right now saying, we've got to get a win, we've got to get a win, we've got to get a win. What can we do to get a win? You know what I mean? So this is basically what's going on as far as the talk that's going on out there, and Democrats are trying to figure out what can we do. Well, the solution may be multiple little stimulus packages. Not necessarily standalone bills on everything, but rather taking maybe one or two or three provisions out of the stimulus package, putting them together in their own little package and getting it passed through. They're basically looking for anything they can get done right now to get a win under their belt. And again, I'm not here taking sides. I'm simply telling you this because it's all on Democrats right now, because they have full control of the House, the Senate, and the presidency, and they want to maintain that control going forward with the midterm elections. Well, according to the preliminary polls right now, it looks like things may be changing a little bit in the midterm elections when it comes to the House and the Senate. Now again, these are just preliminary polls. We have no clue what's actually going to happen until the final votes are actually cast a little bit later this year. But that is basically the talk going around right now is we've got to get a win. What can we do to actually get recognition from the American people? What can we do to help the American people? But one thing that's nice about it is there's a lot of talk and discussion about this right now, and a lot of this is actually shifting toward what can we do for the American people? The American people are struggling right now. What can we do for them? it's a good shift because realistically, previously in the other iterations and versions of the Build Back Better, the skinny version, the full build, the things like this, there wasn't a whole lot in there for the American people. However, they're starting to change their tune, saying, okay, we've got to get a win, number one, and number two, Americans are struggling. What can we do for the struggling Americans? I'm not really sure why this is so hard to figure out. I mean, again, this is not a slam on either party. I'm just simply saying, why is this so hard for them to figure out? We've had the solution here for a long time now. We've known the solution for about 2 years. It's called cash. It's called the green stuff. It's called money. It's called dinero. I don't speak Spanish, but I'm pretty sure that's what you call money in Spanish. My point is, they know what the solution is, right? So, why is this so hard for them to figure out? Not really sure, right? Again, I'm not taking sides with this. I'm simply saying they're trying to find a win. They're trying to figure out a solution to get struggling Americans some relief right now, and we know what that solution is. Get us some money, right? I don't know. I just find it to be so interesting as I read through all these conversations, the announcements, the things that are being tweeted out there, what lawmakers are saying right now, and it's like, you've got to be kidding me. We've been telling you this for like 2 years now. We've been making it very clear now for like a year.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. A like and a comment are always appreciated. Also, if you wouldn't mind sharing this with your friends and family, because I'm sure they would also like the most up-to-date information on their stimulus checks and unemployment benefits available anywhere on YouTube. Have a good one.